Hello, welcome to this course on ISO 9001. Today actually we'll talk about the basics of ISO 9001 standard. ISO 9000 has 5 clauses and today we'll cover clause number 4. Clause number 4 is basically on identifying your processes and doing the documentation necessary to manage, control and operate those processes. So it starts with identifying a proper input, process, output, what are the controls, what are the linkages to the other processes, that kind of documentation. And in this, ISO says that we have to also identify any outsourced processes. Outsourced processes are normally those processes which are essential for our business, but because of expertise, because of business requirements, we have to outsource those processes to some other suppliers or agencies. So those processes are also to be identified in 4.1 clause of ISO 9001. This clause also talks about the documentation requirement. What are the minimum documentation which a company going for ISO should have? Now this standard is quite open-ended with respect to the documentation requirement, because this standard is applicable to any type of company. A big company may require more number of documents, a small company may be requiring less documentation. However, they have given some guidance that at least 6 procedures or methodologies should be documented minimum for any company who is going for ISO 9001, and other documentation can be done based on the requirements of the company, based on the requirements of the customers of the company, based on the complexity of the processes, based on the type of people, based on the literacy level and all those kind of factors. We can have more documentation, but as far as the minimum documentation is concerned, we have to have 6 procedures, such as these 6 procedures are quite generic in nature, which can be applicable to any company, such as a procedure for controlling the documents, a procedure for controlling the records, a procedure for doing internal audits, a procedure for handling non-conforming situations, a procedure for taking corrective actions, and a procedure for taking preventative actions. So these 6 procedures are must. We will be going in detail into these procedures in our subsequent videos. Besides these procedures, we need to have a quality manual. A quality manual is a compilation of summarization of quality management system of a company, and this covers basically the scope of the company and salient features of the quality system of the company. It also talks about which are the processes, how these processes are interacted, and any other further documentation or procedures available in the company which can be used for implementing the quality management system. So that kind of booklet is called a quality manual. Clause number 4 also covers the requirements of controlling the documents, means right documents should be available at right places, it should be available in real-time basis, and that kind of requirements, basically control of documents. The document should be properly made, it should be properly approved, the changes are managed well, the old and new document should not get mixed up, and all such kind of requirements are covered in clause for control of documents. ISO has also given great importance to the records. Records are basically the evidences of doing the activities. So the control of records requirement is also covered in clause number 4, which says that the records should be properly filed, properly labeled, properly indexed. It should be available for a particular period of time, that is called retention of records. And the similar controls are required for soft copy records, such as maintaining the backup of records, protecting the records from viruses and such kind of attacks. Thank you.